Hello, good morning, and welcome to episode 5 of Beaverly Hills. We are 2 cycles later than the last episode, and that was because I just wanted to get the population up. And in the meantime, I ended up finishing building, um, if I could click the keys correctly, finished all of these, water wheels, and then or both of these explosives factory and centrifuge, and then all of these wheels were already done, I believe. So yeah, all of those as well. But largely, excuse me. Also, largely excited because we now have 3,500 science, which means we're finally able to unlock the number cruncher. So, just did that, and we are starting a new cycle, which is fantastic. Everything here will start perfect. Okay, so what's perfect here? A number cruncher will fit perfectly. We can do like here, and just delete these two, right? So, let's see here. I'm gonna get rid of this path, and then I'm going to come back in here with this, and it's those two. Okay, so. Although I guess I could delete it now. I was gonna say let's wait until this reservoir fills up. But there's actually no power in it at the moment. Right, so, well, it's just starting now. So yeah, anyways, we'll wait for that to happen. So I'm just gonna get rid of that, and then I intended to get rid of these during the last episode as well, and just never did. So I'm gonna do this. Get rid of these platforms, or paths. Get rid of these platforms now. Okay. Awesome. All right, so another thing that I failed to do during the last episode, paid so much attention to preserving the mangrove trees, and then proceeded to not give the beavers a way to collect the mangroves from the trees. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put platforms here and here, here and here, and then ladders like this, so that we can have 4 there. Awesome. So this now gives, of course, range to all of that, which is perfect. And we've got 4 extra unemployed beavers, which is even better. So another thing that I want to do, we now have access to clutch disconnects, which are very cool. They're, of course, locked, so not entirely sure how they work, but engages or disengages power transmission. So I'm assuming this is the latch for the automation tool, which is this one, monitors power network parameters. So I'm thinking those two go hand in hand, which would be super cool to have with our number cruncher, which I found out during a bad tide, which was the first cycle that I cut out, that our large power wheel, when put here, will produce 1,000 HP during a bad tide. So we're going to do this because 1,000 HP is enough. Oops. 1,000 HP is enough for 2 number crunchers. So we're going to put 2 number crunchers for sure. So that just means we're going to need this here. And then, let's see, that's going to have to go there, but not yet because we want that built. Okay, so then, of course, going to need a way down here. That's full enough, yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of both of these. Hopefully we can actually collect those, or else not. That would be annoying. And there it is. Awesome. Okay. So, we're going to do this. Booyah. Okay, so 30 planks we have, 100 gears we have, 50 metal parts we have. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to get rid of this staircase too so that nobody finds their way up here and, you know, would get trapped as the beavers do. So I added 2 more. Wow, the mangrove fruits are skyrocketed. Okay. Yeah, so that was absolutely the right move. But anyways, I wanted to have another one of these here. So this is going to be for this guy, right? So automate contamination sensor 1. I want this to be basically the inverse. So we're just going to end up doing the greater than, I believe. Yeah. Or well, let's see. It should be greater than 0, I think. And then that should be, yeah. I think. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, sure. That's what I'm going to tell myself is correct. But we're also going to need a way to collect bad water more reliably than this bad water pump. Cuz yeah, that's yeah. Since we now have the centrifuge and explosives factory, we need more bad water than just what we can collect during a bad tide from this one source. So let's see here. Its name is going to be main water seep filter. Okay. So hopefully that ends up working the way I want it to. And then this is on, but it's not on because we don't have power and we have a drought approaching. Okay, so that means I need to unpause both of those. And we'll pause these. We can pause these. And you guys. For sure. Because our logs are full. But yeah, this needs to be built quickly. Yeah. We also need to be collecting bad water. So, I almost want to see if we can come in here with a triple platform. Ooh, I didn't need to unlock that because they're doubles. That's unfortunate. Okay. And do something like this so that we can keep just a little bit extra bad water in here. Since this is the Iron Teeth, we only have the bad water discharge. We don't have the bad water rig that lets, beavers, that's like a job for the beavers, right? That's in the folktales and the ember pelts. So yeah, the only way that we can collect bad water is by the bad water pumps, which of course we've only got one. So not quick at all. We're also waiting on 20 gears for this. Okay. So that's a problem. Okay, 8 more gears. Hopefully it's just these 2. How many are you holding? 4 and probably 4. Yeah. Okay, so this needs to be done like now. Which he's coming to build it. Awesome. Fantastic. Okay, so yeah, this is now producing water. Fantastic. Okay, so I put this staircase in here because I wanted to build dynamite because I wanted to make this just a little bit bigger to hold a little bit more. So I guess I only have one more day of power. I could come over here and put a what is this called? Bad water discharge here, because then that would force the bad water to be on 100% of the time. Yeah, because I really don't want to use engines for this. I guess not that there's really anything wrong with engines. They just consume water, which is, you know, a hot commodity at the moment. Yeah, no, I don't want to use engines. Which is unfortunate. So, let's see. We've got the dynamite unlocked. Let's just get... I'm just going to do this. I know that we don't have enough for all of this, but the beavers aren't doing anything else. So, let's see here. What am I doing? This. Okay. And I did change this sensor to be 0.85 instead of 0.9 that it was. Just because we were having issues with the little bit of flooding that was here. Ooh, this also means the number cruncher is going to be complaining about no power, right? Huh. It would be amazing if we had flywheels right now. That I miss that mod so much. Hopefully, I think his name is Battery Smooth. Hopefully, Battery Smooth will update the mod for 1.0. So, fingers crossed. But anyways, so we also need scrap metal because we have just about half of one. Half of one large pile. I mean, that was half a thought there. Sorry. Okay, so let's get all of this collected also. Because we're not going to need a way down here anymore. We do need to get across over to this. Right. So, let's see. Oh, they actually did do quite a bit of this. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's see. You no longer have power, so goodbye. Goodbye. Let's see here. We can get rid of all of this also, because this is no longer necessary. This is an option I don't love for scrap metal. Let's see. There's this, which I also don't really love. Let's see here. Let's do this just for bad water. So that we can at least get something started. What's the maximum depth is 6 though. So let's see here. We can do this. So I might as well do it. Yeah. And let's do another one. Yeah. Let's have 2. Okay. Yeah, just to might as well collect all this bad water. Okay, so this is unfortunate. Let's see. Ooh, if I oh, well, that was a misclick. Oh well. Okay. So, let's just do this. We'll collect all that. I guess now that we have sparkly planks? No. Treated planks. I don't know why I just forgot that. I'm having an epic brain fart day. But anyways, now that we have the treated planks, we can use the spiral stairs. So, might as well since we have them, right? Yeah, all of this is getting put in, which is perfect because we've got a million planks. Okay, so Oh, we're going to have to rely on engines, right? Because we don't have... we could venture over to this geothermal engine and get it connected. Let's see. We've got this one here. Is that really it? It's just the 4? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? I don't know why I thought I remembered seeing more. But yeah, no. 1, 2, 3. 4, it was there. Okay, yeah, no, I was just wrong. That's fine. That's unfortunate, but, you know, it's fine. Especially because we don't have... I just don't want to go all the way up just to come all the way down. But I guess that's all we're going to be able to do right now, because this is already less than what's required. So, yeah, we're just going to have to, All right, well, let's see here. Let's do... We gotta do this. Let's get power over. Right, so then we can have it come... Let's see, we gotta get a staircase here. See now, ideally... Oh, hey, wait a second. We do have a way up here. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna do this. Right, because it'll come up there. Awesome. Okay, so we just need to bring a path along this way to make sure they can build all of this. And then I'll delete this guy because this has to come up here. So they need to be able to reach it. And then, yeah, will we remember to do that? That's, you know, a song for another time. But, let's see here. So, I also wanted to have another automation set up for that one thing that I can no longer remember. Oh, yeah, I do remember. Okay, so I wanted to have the sends a signal based on stock level. Okay, so yeah, let's do stock level for berries and I guess berries. We can do pine resin because pine resin doesn't need to be there at all. So let's see, pine resin. When pine resin here, when pine measurement automate based on pine resin counter. I want this to be on, right? Oh, we need to wait for it to get built. Okay. Somebody come beat on this thing for 10 more seconds. Perfect. Okay, so pine resin, I want this to be less than, or well, hold on, greater than, right? That just didn't turn off though. Automate based on pine resin counter. Oh, I should connect them though, huh? Right, so I want to have a minimum of 5%, and we've got 100%. So there's that. This is for berries. So okay, so I want to have a minimum of 50%. Threshold. Or so I guess this would have to be what, less than? No. Ooh, this is gonna mess me up. Okay. Let's see here. So, berries counter. Berries counter. We'll unpause these. So, these are on now. But if I bring this up to 70 or 82, whatever. Okay, so no, then that's wrong. I want to have, you know what? I should actually keep this higher than 50% though, right? Because 50% is what? 600, so 300. Yeah, let's keep it about 80. Okay, so then no, I want this one to be there. So yeah, that should hopefully then pause once we get up to 80%, and we're currently 64. Okay, so fingers crossed. Hopefully I have that set up. I had 2 extra breeding pods to get the population up to where it is, so I'm going to bring those back. We'll do that. We need to do... we don't have tunnels yet. Okay, well, we can also pause these guys. And we'll just have 1 extra beaver. I guess that's fine. Let's see. I guess we... I just don't really know if it's worth putting a counter for the mangrove fruits, because I mangrove fruits aren't important like berries are. And pine resin, I guess, isn't important at all. But it's just, you know, a waste of a job just sitting there, right? So I could also automate the oil press to keep it above like 50%. And then I want to do these based on the weather. Okay, so that was this one. Send signal based on the weather. Because I was thinking I only want half of the pumps running during non-temperate cycles, so that this water lasts as long as possible. Yeah. Okay. So let's put it here. We'll unlock it. Temperate weather? Activate early? How early? Oh, it lets me choose the hours. Well, I mean, I guess we don't really need this early because they're not gonna... Okay, so send signal... Weather station. So this is gonna have to be... Main... Reservoir... Pumps. Pumps. Okay, so we'll set this to main reservoir pumps. This is off. Okay, so if I, yeah, okay. So I'm going to copy these settings. Okay. Okay. I think that's fine. I think that's where it is. Yeah. What is that? Customize? Ooh, I can change the color? Huh. So I guess it's the color of the light. That's cool. Didn't know I could do that. Nice. Okay. Awesome. That's cool. Let's see. So this is all connected, but we are so far under what we need. Yeah. Okay. I just need to, yeah, I just need to do this here. So we're gonna do this. Get power brought over here. In case I decide to either delete or move the builders' huts. Right, so then this is gonna come straight across, and then we can just have this, oops. We can just have this run over and connect to... We'll just leave it there because I wanted to put in another woodwork shop anyways. So we can just do that. They're already doing this. Oh, from that one. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. So then I will do that just to make sure they can get everything. We'll give them a second to do this because it looks like they're almost done, surprisingly. I guess because they had nothing else to do, so. Okay, so, of course I gave them a second to finish everything during the night cycle, so it did, you know, absolutely nothing. Let's see, but that is all in now. Perfect, so we can get rid of all that. We'll collect it. Okay, so we have all of the materials for that. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. And you know what we didn't do? Get away over here. Okay, so that I think is going to be just this. All right, then that leads us over here, which is too short. Let's see here. So... yeah, then we need to get there. Okay, so this is going to have to be double platforms. We'll bring path. Okay. Okay, so then we're also going to have 2 number crunchers. But I wanted to have so yeah, the not the science counter, the power meter. So we'll get this guy unlocked and then the clutch unlocked as well. Okay, so ooh, these buildings aren't going to activate if they're not built. Okay. So, well, let's just try. Hold on. So, with this here, I guess I could go into dev mode and build everything and see how that all works, and then just delete. No, it's okay. It's not really worth it. We can just figure it out. Okay, so let's go delete all that. Delete all this. Okay, we can get rid of all this too. Okay. Oh, hey, this is all empty. Let's, you know what? We're not building anything important. Yeah, those are all just sitting there too. Okay. Okay. Just to flash these. All right. Oh, I can't set this to green. So maybe we do green for clean. Yeah, I like that. Green for clean. Is there a way to show red when it's off? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. We don't really need to do that anyways. Ooh, I could automate the pumps based on the water level of this. Nice. Okay, and I think I do want to do the mangroves. Yeah, I do want to do the mangroves. Okay. So oh, it's this one. So I don't have to find it. There we go. So this for mangrove fruit. But I want it to be this one. So less than or what? Greater than. Quantity. So greater than what? 450? Or no, it'd be less than 450. Right? Automate. Resource counter 1. Yeah. Just to save the beavers, you know, since we really don't have any. And then this is mangrove. Mangrove counter. Okay. Right, and then I need a depth sensor. So that's this one, right? Measures depth, yes. So depth sensor. We'll do what? We can do there. So I want this to be equal to 0.1. How does equal to work? Main seep. What are those called? Dumps? Right? Dumps? Yeah. Okay. Main seep dumps. Okay, so this now has it paused. Oh, because it's not built yet. Okay, let's get this going. Oh, they can reach this? Oh, from there, yeah, huh? Durr. Right. Well. This is almost done waiting on... Oh, see, that's what we were doing before that we now have the issue with. Building lacks goods. Yeah, it's both of those. That'll do it. That'll do it. Right. So, this is the closest scrap metal, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do this one. Okay, we'll just do... Let's do 2. Yeah, 2's fine. And then we can do the... We'll do 2 of these also. Might as well. Come over here, grab these settings. Place them there. Get rid of those settings. Or those, the whole thing. Right. And then I did also want to have a dynamite there. This is connected, and we do have extra beavers, so I might as well start with the explosives. Or not start, but keep going with. And we now have a whole bunch of unemployed beavers. I don't need this guy here at all, actually. Okay, so these are all paused now. I think I need to, well, we've got 6 days, and 16 days. So let's, we'll prioritize these. Yeah. Yeah, I need to find a way to get this there. Yeah. Okay, so, I need to, darn. I need to remove these, get these going here. Okay, and then we can do this. Okay. Oh, 950. Ooh, wait. 900 water. That's not enough. Oh, boy. Pause the baby makers. And, we'll pause these too. Okay. All right. That's rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. You know, we really should have a way to collect all of this water, so let's do this too. Okay, we'll get all of this in here. Okay, and then this. I know it's not a lot of water, but it's, you know, more than what we're collecting right now. So I'm going to pause these guys. Is there a way that I can pause them? I mean, I guess there's probably a way I can pause them and have them connected to a depth sensor, right? Because the depth, current measurement is 0. So I could have it pause when the measurement is equal to 0. Right? That is how that would work, right? Yeah, because that's how this could work too. Yeah. Okay, because that would save us some beavers too. Which is, you know, a big help since since we now no longer have water. Right. So mangroves are on. Oh, and they're kind of flashing on and off. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, these are almost done and we've got extra beavers. Yeah, I do want to have this be connected to a depth sensor. So pause. Hello? Pause, when 0 reservoir or reservoir. Oh, this one takes scrap metal also. Shucky darn. Right. Whale. That guy just got put in. Okay, so that's just gonna be, you know, on when there's not enough water and then flooded. That'll be fine. How is this guy still not done? Oh, that's why. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so then also going to need a depth sensor for this one. Are they going to be able to reach? Oh, I need to set that one up, actually. If I put this there, that's going to block it. If I put it there, that's not reachable. Equal to 0.5. This is not reachable. I guess, you know what? It's not a huge deal. I could just delete the pump and then put it back in, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. Which is what I'm going to end up doing right now because he's just sitting there doing nothing because the storage is full. Okay, so come get all this. Yeah, this all needs to happen real quick. You know what I should do? Have haulers. Because we're in cycle 18 and I don't have haulers. So, hauling post. We can put this anywhere, actually. Anywhere. Let's just put it here. Let's get this going also. We'll set this down to 3. Okay. Yeah, and you're just missing your, okay, so I want this one to be pause when 0 off equal on no less than off. Yeah. Okay, I think so. Pause when 0 reservoir. Okay, so if I unpause, that's now paused. Okay. And those are all now as well. Oh, we're gonna lose all of these trees that I just put in. Okay. Are we gonna lose the, that's hilarious. You know, I just deleted that, Oh, come on. Oh, I really don't want to put the forester back in. We have 400 water. We consume 100 per day. So that's 4 days. We've got just under 7. Oh, hey, the sensor's put in. Oh, hey, that's all put in too. Fantastic. Okay, so this is all in now also. Fantabulous. Okay, and we don't have any explosives. How's this in? This is in. Okay, awesome. So we will then flip that guy around there, and then this one is pause when bad 0. Okay, automate pause when bad 0. Pause when bad 0. Okay, so this one I want to be less than 0.05. Yeah. So these are on. Is this going to work if it's flooded? Yeah, it doesn't say it's flooded. right? Like if I could put it, if I put it here, this says entrance blocked, too far from a district center, but it doesn't say flooded. Oh, how are we already losing trees? Ugh. Okay, well, I was thinking about splashing the area, but oh, that's pointless now, unfortunately. Yeah, well, you know, that is what it is. Nothing I can do about that though. 280 water. Oh boy. Okay, so hopefully we can get all of these put in the next 5 days, because I would like to start, you know, getting all of this area too. So, you know, I might as well just lay all of this dynamite now that we're thinking about it. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh, nope. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that because I want those pumps to breach the bottom. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well, these are now done. So we'll unpause that power shaft. Or should it be a shaft? Or should it be the power meter? Ooh, should the power meter have been on this side? It looks like it's an end piece. Right? It's only got the connection on one side. Okay. Well, so then should this be the clutch? Hold on, pause. Can power go through the clutch? Yes. Okay. So I was thinking automated. If I automate this based on, what is that called? Oh, that's a receiver. Huh. Or wouldn't the clutch be between the two? So that it can disconnect one of them? Hmm. Ooh, yeah. I'm confused with this one. Yeah, Let's see here. So, if I put a shaft here, I could do a number cruncher. If we did it there, we could have the clutch there. Right? And then have the clutch would need to be there. No? Hold on. Wait. So unpause because I want to keep the game running, but I'm just going to pause all of this. So supply demand surplus battery charge. When supply is less than 500? So then this would be auto based on power meter. So auto disengaged. Oh, but it's not gonna show up correctly because it's not built. These are kind of more resources that I want to put into something that I don't know how is going to work, especially because we have 1 day left until our temperate cycle. And we're about to lose all of our builders because they will turn into pumpers. Oh, this is so upsetting. This is so upsetting. Having all of the mangrove fruits. Why is this guy? Oh, they all just died of old age. Right. Well, oh, and these blueberries also just died. Okay, right. Well, let's see here. You guys still can't reach all of that. So, maybe what I think we do, we'll do one of these. Okay, with one of those. And then he can reach everything, yeah. So we'll just let, dies in half a day, but we'll get water within then. Yeah, okay, so maybe, I think we're just gonna pause these. Right, because, let's see. Oh, hey, these are already on. How? I thought, what are these connected to? Main reservoir pump? What's this one? Or was it this one? Where's main reservoir pump? That's first reservoir. Oh, I've already forgotten where I put this stuff. Main reservoir pump is... Oh, this is the one that's connected to the cycle. Right. Okay. Okay. No workers available in district. Yeah, we had a feeling that was going to happen. So we're just waiting for that to create power. Okay. Do you still have... Yes, you do still have a beaver. Everybody's upset about water. Okay, but I need to turn on the pods. Okay, awesome. Yeah, see, we just need to get the dynamite going because these pumps could be pumping. But of course they're not. Oh, hey, those just worked awesome. That worked exactly how I wanted it to work. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm so glad I set this up correctly. Because for a moment there, I was skeptical. Okay, yeah, so everything's flooded, everybody's mad. Yeah, that's, yeah. Right. Well, so I need to mark all of this for cutting, although not all. Just majority. Okay. So can I manually pause? Can I manually pause? Let's set this to green because they're green. Right? Mangroves are green, yeah. How do we already have the drought warning? It just started. Okay, right. Well, that's a problem. Because our reservoir's not even full. That's crazy. What is this strength? 1. Okay. So, I mean, that's not crazy, but... Wow. How? We just... Oh. Of course it had to be the shortest temperate cycle. That's... Oh, I had these set to a higher priority when we were waiting for all of those. Which of course we no longer are. I'm gonna set this guy to a high priority also, just so that we can, you know, get it done. Get it started. Right. Huh. You guys are going... Berries are darker blue. Not that blue, but that's fine. Wow, this is a short temperate cycle. That's unfortunate. So 24-hour working hours. You are not complaining about being flooded. Cool. Okay, so... Right. I mean, you know what? Let's just put the number cruncher here. Lowest priority possible. Since we really already have one. This isn't done, but I'm just gonna detonate it. Do we have... No, we don't. Okay. So I'm gonna pause these guys. Hopefully that put a beaver in here. Yes. Okay. Alright, well, he's not gonna make... This is 6. He's not gonna make 6 in 0.7 days. Which of... Yeah, shocker. Oh, no, shocker. Okay, but I can pause the both of you. Yeah, it's just... We just lost a whole bunch of beavers from old age. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this so that we can get as much water in here as possible. We'll collect all of this. So that means just that one actually is no longer reachable, but that's fine because we're gonna come down here anyways. Yeah, to do all of that. Oh boy. How in the world? Oh, hey, those pumps just auto-paused. That's so cool. These automations are awesome. Oh, I'm so glad we're playing with this and not the Ember Pelts right now. That is fantastic. Okay, so breeding halted. Why? Water. Okay, we have water now. Building lacks power. That's that. Building lacks goods. This is eggplants. Okay, let's switch to corn rations. Building unstaffed. We're not doing anything about that. This is soybeans. We don't have soybeans? Huh. Okay. All right. Well, we'll just pause that. Oh, you know what? I should pause some of the breeding pods also. Since we, didn't collect really any water during that last temperate cycle. That's wild, dude. Wow, that was just wild. Wild. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a problem. So we're doing 60 water per day. Or well no, 70 or 41 is 82. So call it 650 divided by 82 is 8 days. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, there's no way this is happening for a third time in a row. Oh, I'm gonna start crying. Okay. There's nothing you can do but laugh. This is hilarious. Okay. I'm not actually gonna start crying. That was satire. Um, this is really funny though. I'm gonna have these go for now. I'm also gonna set it to blue because water. But yeah, I'm gonna have these go for now, just so that we can collect all of this water before we hit any sort of evaporation. Or at least not have as little evaporation as possible, right? Oh boy. I probably should have a way to collect all of this water also, which I really don't want to do. I really don't want to do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but there's no other way. Oh, we're still on 24-hour working. Okay, bring that back down to 18. Uh, okay, so, Ooh, hey, I can automate the breeding pods. Ooh, I totally want to have one of these set to only create during temperate. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this. For breeding pods. Lovely. Okay, only during temperate. Okay, detonate that. Now we can do all this. We don't need any more planks. So you folks don't have to sit there and do nothing. We'll do the builder's huts. We'll pause both of these. They're not full, but it's fine. What's the third recipe? Mushrooms. Okay, I don't think I really want to start the hydroponic gardens, but I would like to have more food. Okay, well. Huh. Okay. Let's put a ladder here. So that we can get down here with the dynamite. Oh, not that. And then I'm gonna need a way to bring the water down here. So this is gonna have to go, this is gonna have to go, as will that one. Okay, so somebody come. I need to bring a path over this way. Okay, so right, somebody come and collect all of this so that I can put dynamite in here. That was not where I wanted that. Because this is gonna have to be a... Oh. This is gonna have to be a, platform so that the water can flow through. And then I guess once the water level is low enough, I'm gonna have to, come in here with the dynamite under the straws. Okay. All right, that's fine. I do need to prioritize these, however. Is this... It is too far from a district center? Oh, because these ladders haven't been put in. Okay. So come do that first. Okay, so there's that. Then they'll come and do these three. Fantastic. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. So let's just wait for them to do these last 3 here. Then we can try and fit everything in. Okay. Let's see here. I should also put in platforms since we already have a ladder here. And bring this all the way around. Okay, waiting on this last dynamite. We've got 2 in stock, guys. Oh no, there he is. Okay. Alright, come and do this. We'll detonate. Okay, and then this is gonna have to be a single platform. Can they reach this? Yes, okay. That's a single, that's a triple. And then that. Oh boy. Okay, alright. Well, yeah, that's just gonna have to be what it is. I'm gonna need to do the same thing here. So let's do this. Collect that. Put that in there. And then we'll get a triple in there also. Okay. So we're down to 36 beavers. Let's do some quick math here. 36 beavers times 2 is 72. 64. So 1400 divided by 64 is 21.8. Okay. That's a doable number. Yeah, because now we're at 1500 and we still have water to collect. Okay. Okay. So what I think we're gonna do. Right, so this is for temperate weather. I'm gonna set this to orange. I'm going to unpause everything. All of the breeding pods. I'm gonna leave one on always, and then we'll automate the rest. So breeding pods, copy settings. Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. That's gonna work. Because now we'll have, you know, a guarantee of what's one gonna produce? 10? 15? Which if we can't support 15 beavers, that's, you know. I mean, we've already cheated once, so it's, I shouldn't really be talking, so, you know, there's that too. Okay, so you no longer have a worker. Right. So we're gonna pause both of those. We've got plenty of berries. But there's no point in having mangrove fruits. We'll just leave one. Even though he's not working. Let's see here. We gotta remove some of this also. It's interesting to see the pattern that they do. Are those alive? Those are alive. Oh, because they're spreading by themselves. Ho ho ho. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, interesting to see the pattern that they do. I wonder why they don't just do, you know, one half and do rows and all that, but, you know, what do I know? What do I know? These trees are also going to die, which is unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. Unfortunately, how many times can I say that word? Okay, this one's finally in. We'll get rid of that. Put a triple in there. Get that put in. That means I now have to do that. Right? Although not really, because they can just build that from the other side. Or from the top. Right. Okay. So yeah, I didn't really have to do that actually. Okay, so let's see here. I can set this back to temperate. Because we now know that we have enough water. And to support this one is fine. Right. Down to 15 mangrove fruits. Yeah, that's okay. Not lovely, but it is what it is. We've got 326 berries. I should plant more. I should plant more. Yeah. Let's see. I unmarked these so that we had just a few trees that will always be there to cut down, but we're not even. Yeah, you know. So, okay. You know what? I think what I want to do, I want to prioritize these and come in here and do those so that we can bring this last little bit of water through there. And we should have a beaver working in here. Yes. Okay. And what about these two? Okay. I wonder if they'll be able to collect all of this water during this temperate cycle, or during this bad tide. We did get these in. I do want to increase the quantity. We'll do 5 and then give it just a little priority. Okay. Okay, you are empty. You are... Oh, those are full. Okay, so that means I should probably have... Oh, these are all done now. Okay, so yeah, all of these mangrove trees are going to die, so I'm going to pause this gatherer flag. There's no point. And you know what? I'm just going to remark the whole area. Screw it. Because they're going to need to come down here and do that anyways. All of those soybeans just died. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. I don't even have enough science to unlock the things that I need to unlock. Right, because, I think it's going to be cheaper, material-wise, if we have this level here come down with a tunnel, and then come over here with overhangs, to do something like this, right? But we don't have enough. So then we could have sort of an aqueduct, right? Going to the level of the overhangs. Let's see here. So it would be something like this. Right? And then have it come here. So then this would be the levees. On the outside. And then the overhangs coming along this way. So then we'd also need impermeable floors. We have enough science for that, thankfully. Right, and then platforms again here. And then impermeables again there. And then we'd have sort of a fill valve, you know, on the end of the overhangs. Right, and then have the tunnel come out this way and then down into this, right? That would be, you know, the idea. Let's see. So these are all done. Okay, so then that means I just need to come in here with those high priority, those, and I should do this too. Can they reach these? Let's see. Let's come down here. Let's just bring a path along there. Yeah, and then prioritize all those. Oh, yeah. But of course, tunnels are 2,000 science, and we're 400-ish away, and I guess we are still producing science, technically, because we have the 3 inventor sets running. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, we are producing science. It's just going to take, years. Or I guess cycles, if we're talking beaver. Yeah, so let's, we can detonate all this. I can't, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Dang it. Okay. Well, anyways, I can't do this side because this is where the path comes from. Do I have a cheeky way over here? Probably. We'll just do that. That's fine. Okay. If I pause that... No. It pauses. Okay, so then I would need these 2 also. So that this sensor now calibrates to the real bottom. Okay. So this just needs to be put in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, wow. That's, I mean, at least we have enough water. I guess that's really our only positive, unfortunately. Let's see. We don't have any extra beavers, but I would love to do soybeans. So we can do soybeans once we run out of cassava, which it doesn't look like we're going to. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay. So this is built. These are built. Do I need to recalibrate this? Yes. Yeah, that was 0.5, right? Or 0.05? Yeah, I think so. Okay. All right. So then I guess I really now don't need these 2 pumps because all of the other pumps can reach it. So we'll do that. Did that? Yeah. So this just became more with all of the planks. Yeah, okay. All right. So yeah, these are now all running. Perfect. And there's not much water left in this, actually. Unfortunately. Yeah, that's... Okay, well, I mean, at least we got a little bit more. There's still water in here. That's just not... If I bring this down, it'll unpause. Okay, but no water. Since it's peeled back from the edges, no water is going to come through that. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so yeah, we'll just set that back to 0.05 now. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, and there goes all that water anyways. All right. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. All right. Well, we do have now 1900 water. That's totally going to last 14 days. So what I guess we can do is set this to drought, and we'll let the haulers come and give the pods everything. Yeah, and then just start their timers, I guess. Because I don't really want to increase the population too much. Although it's almost halved. Because we had what, 56? So no, it has halved. I don't think we had any more than 56. I know we had 56. Whatever. Point being, population needs to come back up again. So yeah, need to get these timers started. So okay, all right. Well, that's fine. Let's see. Let's get this planting designated here. Awesome. That's everything. Oh wow, this episode is an hour and 20 minutes long. Okay, so it is time to end. Let's see. Why did they not do those two inner ones first? Interesting. I wonder. Oh, they're on the way. That's what it is. Yeah, they're both on the way. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully they get done today. I do want them to pick up all this rubble though, so I wonder why they're not doing that. Okay, but hey, look at that. That's all done. Perfect. We will detonate all this. Awesome. Okay, now our pumps are all on the deepest level. Fantastic. I probably will end up leaving the game running, just so we can get all of this, dynamite put in and everything. And then there's not really much that we can do right now, in the drought. So I'll probably just let the drought run out, and then pick back up in the next episode. So, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna end up doing. So, alrighty, folks. I will thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next episode.